What is good? DA reacts and reviews. I'm hoping that I'm in the frame. Today we got dude says ladies need to stop inviting men over when you know your baby daddy still pays the bills. I would say that that's true. Um, but at the same time, I would say that if you are not together, it shouldn't necessarily matter what she does, maybe more so when the child is not there. Because I want to respect the fact that she has her own life after us, right? But if I am paying the bills and the rent and all that stuff like that, especially if it's in my name, or if it's in her name, that's different. If it's in my name, yeah. And if my child is there. So if shit is in my name and my child is there, yeah, it's a problem. But I also don't want things to be going on or to be messed up when my child comes back, right? And or maybe when I do come over, whether if we're intimate or not. I shouldn't see such a carefree or careless environment. The expressions or the look of a carefree environment. Let's get into it.
Ladies, if you want to fuck with me and you got kids, I need to do a mandatory meet and greet with your baby daddy. That's right, a mandatory meet and greet with your baby daddy. I don't want to hear we co-parenting. I don't want to hear we cool. I don't want to hear he like my best. I don't want to hear none of that shit. If the nigga's in jail, we can go visit him together. But a meet and greet has to be fucking done. Y'all be having us in all type of fucked up situations. Just because you broke up with him do not mean that nigga done broke up with you. Real talk. Then invited me over here to this house. And I'm going to tell you something, fellas. Remember this. If a woman got kids, she invite you over to that house, and you ask her, man, ain't no nigga, your baby daddy going to be popping up. And she say this shit right here to you. She say, my baby daddy ain't running shit over here. Nigga, don't go. Because 9 times out of 10, that nigga is running shit over there. This nigga just came up in here and whooped my ass. Do you understand me? Whooped my ass. The whole time I'm looking up at her like, I thought you said he ain't running shit. Y'all, this nigga yelled out every motherfucking bill that he paying this bitch. And I think he yelled out all of them. Now I'm out here in the car, asshole naked. Can't go home. I left my clothes up in there. Can't go home because she done told me she ain't fucking with him and he ain't running shit over there and he do. Hold on, y'all. He right here. Hey, my man.
Oh, you still here,
Hey,
huh?
I don't want no problem. Did you see some drawers in there on the floor, bro? I'm just trying to get my drawers.
Man, get the fuck on, man.
Okay, don't even worry about it. I'm going to go home like this. It's cool. Don't even worry about it. See, this is what I'm talking about. Let us know.
Okay, so clearly that was a little skit, but if I were to play that in a real scenario, which maybe that's what it was for, I don't know. I'm not on social media like that. I will say that there's a lot of truth to that. I think women who have kids and you meet somebody new, you should definitely say if the baby daddy does pop up, especially if he's a jealous type or the type that likes to be territorial, controlling. Thus, maybe why y'all broke up anyway. To add on to that, if the guy that you're with is not like that, he's not fucking with all that, or he's the type that has a temper or anything like that. Things that would spark a situation, a negative one, you may want to be aware of. And I'm speaking to the ladies. Why not? I mean, unless you actually like the drama, but I mean, it's just not best for you, the guy you're talking to, the baby daddy, and the kids, most importantly. I mean, it's bad enough you already got multiple people in your womb space, but if that's what you want to do, that's fine. However, you don't really need, assuming that, the baby daddy, because, as they all say, uh, or as the saying goes, um, once you have a child with someone, it's like you're always connected to them. Um, in a sense where, if you want to get in them draws, you can always get in them draws. We always connected with that. Nigga, you need some, you know, nigga, you need some dick. You know what I mean? So, nigga, as in, of course, the uh, the female telling that to the guy, but I I personally feel like it's a it's a dangerous situation to put somebody in on that. I've been through that, but I was younger, and I feel like maybe I feel like I should have had a conversation with him, but I was young, and there was there was no hostility or anything like that. I treated her kids really good. However, I didn't really get a chance to really talk to him. I don't know if I wanted to or didn't want to, or if it was weird, or maybe I shouldn't have, or whatever she told me. Um, but I knew I could have. I just didn't for whatever the reason. But now that I'm older, fuck yeah. Before I even saw this, so taking this as a literal situation, not understanding that it is a joke. But yeah, ladies, definitely say something. And guys, you're just as responsible. You have to make sure that if she's showing you have to make sure that if she's showing signs that she's um untrustworthy, or she doesn't want to tell the truth about things, or blah blah blah. I mean, like, it's kind of normal these days to find people like that who just kind of want to have their cake and eat it too, and I'm saying that to give shine light on the situation. If she knows that her baby daddy does come up over there randomly or whatever, or she sees him in the car in the parking lot, or he's just protective of his kids and he wants to know who his kids is around, or even just wants to make sure that you're okay because you are the one taking care of the children. He has, a right to check on that, or to protect that. Because I'm assuming that he loves you, assuming that this person is righteous. Now, if he has other intentions and he's weird and aggressive, and he's like a psychological abuser, well, then that's when you're gonna have to start moving a little bit more strategically. It's really important. Reason being is because you don't want to put yourself in harm's way, and like I said, the kids or the guy that you're talking to. I mean, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with thinking ahead? I just like being over prepared. I like being able to think ahead. I like to be able to be in an overstanding situation instead of very a minimalistic uh, understanding of what's going on. I don't really like that. That's why I like to ask questions, or you have to ask the questions in a certain way, because maybe some people don't want to answer it, or maybe they don't like how you said it, but so that way you can get the information. It's really key, because smart people covers their own asses. It's very important that you make sure that whatever you do, you're being safe, um, especially in an environment like that, because you know, not every person, or in this situation, not every woman who has kids maybe wants to even speak upon their babies, their baby daddy, or even get you involved or worried, or maybe they just want you for a one night stand and just get some dick or whatever. Some women set you up. There's a lot to that. So why not? Speaking for the guys, check and make sure women. What if the guy who you're even talking to wants to set you up, or fuck you over, or kill you, or any, like, there's so many things that can happen in that situation, that why not be prepared? That's all I will say. I just like knowing. It makes me feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's things that can be left unknown, and then there's things that needs to be said and needs to be checked upon and made assured of, because it calms the mind and makes you feel more comfortable. I mean, why would you want to feel stressed? You gotta jump out the window, ass nigga. You gotta run from a nigga because oh god, I mean, we've all seen those videos, so let's not be one of them, right? Other than that, females, tell the truth. Guys, dig, find out. Don't put your shovel in a hole that's dirty, which normally the holes are dirty, I get it, but we don't have to. Soil also, grows life. homes are made out of what the soil produces, which is trees and stuff like that. I may have to edit some of that if it makes sense. But if we waste our time in situations that really don't mean us no good, we're bound to wind up getting involved into something like this. So, you don't want to be in a situation like this. And it's very easy to get into because a lot of people just don't think. So, other than that, DA reviews, we out.